One day, I was making a delicious cake for my good friend Kevin05 fan, when I hear the doorbell ring, and ran to the door, only to find a package. I then opened it, and it was a Dora the Explorer DVD. The cover consisted of Dora, Boots, and Maps swinging on a vine in a light blue background with text above them reading Dora the Explorer. Season 9 is here. Season 9. I thought to myself, didn't the show have 8 seasons? I carried the DVD to my room, and put it in my DVD player, as it began with the previews of other Nick Jr. shows besides Dora the Explorer, along with Disney movies and shows such as Baby Shark's Big Show, Peppa Pig, Blue's Clues, Gully Gully Island, Go Diego Go, Oswald, Willikism, Wonder Pets, Wow Wow Wubsy, Nella the Princess Knight, Aladdin, The Muppets Christmas Carol, Raven's Home, Phineas and Ferb, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Jungle Book 2, and Springtime with Roo. Then it shows the Paramount feature presentation, just like in the other PBS Kids DVDs the others found in my Creepypasta, and it shows the Nick Jr. Frogs logo, but it was in the same variant as the Yo Gabba Gabba episode Meteor, only better. Then it took me to the menu. The menu consisted of Dora and Boots in a background of the Lost City, with the text above them saying Dora the Explorer, The Lost City and Other Adventures, and below it are the options that are Play All, Select an Episode, Say It 2 Ways, and Special Features. I then pressed Select an Episode, and it took me to you guessed it, the Select an Episode menu. The menu had 6 episodes consisting of The Lost City, Dora's Got a Puppy, Ice's Unicorn Flowers, Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure, Dora's Super Soccer Showdown, and Dora's Final Hours. What? I gasped. Didn't Dora the Explorer have a Final Hours episode? Are there any Final Hours themed episode out there? I questioned. Anyways, the thumbnail for the episode Dora's Final Hours was just a black screen. I went back to the menu, and pressed play all. The first 5 episodes were good, but the last one is where things get worse and worse. Before it started, there was a warning. Warning, this next episode of Dora the Explorer you are about to see may contain scenes that are related to most apocalyptic movies, and also, it was made in 2021 for release of the night. House Nick Jr. and Disney tried to stop it from airing on the channel, but it was too late, and it was made by a former animator of Nickelodeon Animation Studio, before getting fired, after making the Season 8 finale and Season 9 premiere. So anyways, please watch and proceed with caution. Oh, I muttered this may not be good. The intro from seasons 5 to 6 played, but the sky was light orange, and the music was distorted. As the flash of rainbow colors light up, the India's alarm played. As the intro ended, the title is below the logo reading Dora's Final Hours. The episode started with Dora and Boots walking to the bananas after an adventure to King Juan El Babo's castle for 4 minutes, until they stopped. Holla soy Dora. Dora greeted. And I'm Boots. Boots greeted also. Boots and I have another exciting adventure, and now we are going to eat bananas as a snack. Dora tells me, Boots, can you climb up the tree and get some bananas? Of course, Dora. Boots answered, bananas, here I come. As soon as he climbed up to the tree, he gasps as there are no bananas in sight. Oh no. Boots shouted in fear, Dora, there are no bananas. Oh well, I guess we ate some bananas every time we go exploring. Do you remember the last time we visited the bananas? Dora asks Boots. Boots started a flashback from El Dia de los Muertos, where Boots puts the bananas in Dora's basket. The flashback ended with Boots saying it's just one thing, and one thing only, Dora, you ran out of bananas. Dora gasped at what Boots said. Come on, Boots, Dora told her best friend, I know just the place where we can get bananas. Dora and Boots sang their usual travel song as in every episode, and the next scene shows Dora and Boots arriving at ShopRite, just like what the Wonder Pets went to in their Final Hours episode earlier. Afterwards it cut to Dora and Boots in the market. Whoa. ShopRite is huge. Boots exclaims, Dora, what should we do? Well, if we could get bananas in this store, we would have. Dora said, but before she could finish her sentence, an alarm sound was heard in the background. Oh! Dora exclaims as her face changed to shock. Boots, did you hear that? That sounds like the emergency alert system. Boots answered. Do you see the emergency alert system? Dora asks me. Right behind us. Dora and Boots are shocked as the emergency alert system stops turning on, as an announcer said this. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. All normal broadcasting, radio broadcasting, and even more has been discontinued during this alert. There is an asteroid that is named N62 meteor, is going to hit the planet, and it'll cause severe damage to vehicles, buildings, and even more. Seek shelter immediately. If there's no shelter available, get to the public shelter. If you don't have a vehicle, then get to a Parada de Autobus, or a Parada de Taxis, or a Bicicleta or Motocicleta, and ask to get to the public shelter. If you're not able to find a Parada de Autobus, or a Parada de Taxis, or a Bicicleta or Motocicleta, then run to the public shelter as quick as possible. Do not panic, remain calm. Panicking will make this disaster worse. So stay tuned for more information about the situation, and good luck seeking shelter. The Easton somehow ended. Dora and Boots gasped in horror after they heard the alarm. Hey Grandpa. Dora gasped. This isn't good. What did I just hear? Boots questioned. Then the scene showed people running through its street, while cars were speeding up, and the sky was red. And Dora and Boots was swinging on a vine. Music was playing in the background called Stand and Fight Luigi from Mario and Luigi Dream Team. A tornado siren was playing in the background as well. Come on, Dora. Swing faster. Swing faster so we can get to the shelter. Quickly quick. Swing faster now. Quickly quick. We don't want to die, are we? Boots panicked loudly. Oh shut up, Boots. Dora angrily told his best friend we're almost there to the shelter. And that's final. Now stop panicking. Like the emergency alert system told the two of us before, don't panic. Panicking will make the disaster worse. Oh right. Boots sighed. I was shocked. I never heard someone say die and shut up in preschool show like this before, as well as the characters' dialogue being this panicked and realistic. As they arrived to the shelter, the Dora and Boots jumped down from the vine and rushed downstairs to the shelter. And as they made it, they sat down in a hurry, and to my surprise, Benny, Isa, Elena, Cole, Guillermo, Isabella, and Abula are already at the shelter. Guys, why are you doing here? Dora asks. We've heard the alert, and we got to the shelter just in time. Isa told them. Good thing we made it. Boots smiled as he hugs Benny. Yes you did. Then the iPhone emergency alert sound played. The sound was coming from Backpack. Oh no. An emergency alert is on the phone. Backpack gasped. You need to check it, Backpack. Map reminded Backpack. Then Backpack grabbed Dora's phone and checked the message. What does the message say, Machula? Dora asked Backpack. Then the next scene showed the message on Dora's phone and read, the rainforest is about to end in 5 minutes. Seek shelter immediately. This is not a test. The background of the phone is a selfie taken from Dora's enchanted forest adventure. The camera zooms into the message as the dun 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 sound effect played in the background. Oh no. Backpack cried. What is it? Dora asked. It says it's about to end in 5 minutes. Backpack explained. What? Dora questioned. Oh. Boots muttered. Now what are we gonna do? Not sure. Dora answered. Me neither. Map agreed. Don't look at me. Backpack also agreed. Just then, a car broke in and bounced forward fast and crashed. Oh no. The lady in the car gasped. What have you done to the car? Whoops. I'm sorry. The man in the car apologized. I'm trying to get the shelter fast. Then it cut to a car zooming in full speed while the asteroid is in the sky. Let's get home quick before the asteroid crashes. The person in the car panicked. The scene changed to a van crashing to a different car for less than 1 second. Then the scene of an airplane soaring through the sky fast for 1.5 seconds. Then it suddenly changed the scene to the grumpy old troll and Petunia driving twin motorcycles with the Whistle from Whistle Wishes once in their sidecar. They were all driving crazy, like they drank a lot of energy drinks. Then they drove to the public shelter while screaming, and then the scene cut back to Dora, Boots, Mammy, Pappy, Abula, Guillermo, Isabella, Isa, and Benny watching the grumpy old troll, Petunia, and the Whistle arriving to the shelter by crashing. It changed the scene to a TV in Canada with any screen. The differences was the sounds were in a loud volume. This is no test. I repeat, this is no test. The mark spoke. Then it eventually shows some 3-arrow signs of a street, while 3 cars are speeding in the same directions. It cut to the public shelter, while an airplane took people to the shelter. When the people were running to the shelter, they were screaming. Then a car took people to the shelter and the people were rushing to the shelter. Suddenly, a truck crashed to the car. It cut to Tico and his parents driving. Mama, voy bien. Tico asks in panic mode. Si, tan pronto como legumes al refugio. Tico's mom replies. Ya casi legumes, carnes. Tico's grandma follows. Papa, ESTS seguro que sapes a don vas. Tico again asks in panic mode. Por supuesto que lo soy. Tico's dad responded. Then it cut to the Fiesta trio and their grandparents driving a white van. Grandma, I'm so scared. The frog in the Fiesta trio panicked. Me too. The grasshopper in the Fiesta trio panicked also. Me 3. The snail in the Fiesta trio agreed now we can't do our fanfare at all, because the rainforest is being destroyed by the N62 meteor. Don't worry guys, we're almost at the shelter. The Fiesta trio's grandma bravely responded. Grandpa, drive faster. Mas rapido. The grasshopper in the Fiesta trio again panicked. I'm trying my best. The Fiesta trio's grandpa held the 3. Then the E-Stone played from the car. Oh my god. An emergency alert system is on the radio. The Fiesta Trio's grandpa nervously told the Fiesta Trio. Then what do we do? The snail gasped. It cut to a stick figure standing at a taxi stop, and a taxi car arrived to pick up the person. He got into the taxi car and the car drove away. Then it suddenly changed the scene to the taxi car driving downstairs to the public shelter fast for 3 seconds. Just then, the scene cut to the meteor soaring down from the sky for 5 seconds. The scene then showed Pirate Pig, the Pirate Piggies, Diego, Baby Jaguar, Alicia, Baby Bluebird, the Big Red Chicken, Ezel, Mama Bugga Bugga, her Bugga Bugga babies, the Bobo Brothers, and the animals from ABC Animals inside a bus getting to the shelter. Eric, come on driver. Pirate Pig panicked. We don't want to die. This is just great. Armadillo facepalmed. Now we cannot sing our alphabet song, because the Dora universe is ending. Mammy, I'm scared. One of the Bugga Bugga babies panicked. We're all scared. Todas susted us. All the other Bugga Buggas panicked in unison. Don't worry, I will always keep you safe. Mammy Bugga Bugga reassured her 10 babies. There it is. The shelter. Diego pointed out. As they arrived, the driver dropped them off, and the bus drove away. They ran to the shelter. Just then, it cut to them here to the shelter. You guys, you're here. Boots surprised. Diego, Alicia, Baby Jaguar, you're here. Dora shouted as she hugs them. Rescue Pack, you're here. Backpack says in delight. Believe me. Rescue Pack told Backpack I always say why. Rescue Pack here. When Diego activates me. Click. Map surprised. Map. Click ask in surprise. You're here. They both shouted, while hugging each other. Since you guys are here, we can now survive until the end. Now find a spot, so you can be safe. Dora spoke. Then it cut to a scene of 2 stick figures running away from their house, and getting into a car, to get to the shelter. The car then zoomed suddenly. It cut to a scene where the Explorer stars, such as Woohoo, Glowy, Noisy Star, Rocket Star, Switchy Star, Saltitor, Tool Star, Magico, Hero Star, Disco Star, Sliproni, Comfy, Supra, Ultra, and Mega, Gusty, Fairy Star, Helena, Silly Star, Spice Star, Baseball Star, Policia, Artista, Baker Star, Movie Star, Cowgirl Star, Navy Star and Compass Star along with 5 other Explorer stars I made up such as Zippy Star, Speed Star, Mail Carrier Star, Doctor Star, and Train Engineer Star, departing Star Mountain, getting in a plane, and they arrive at the shelter. Meanwhile, it surprisingly changed the scene to a bunch of toy vehicles driving to the left in a block, while Swiper the Fox was following between them, until he jumped to a car. It went on for 5 seconds. It then cut to a scene of a hand holding a phone with a black screen and a pixelated text saying, your phone has been interrupted due to a meteor about to hit Earth. Seek shelter immediately. A distorted voice was reading the message in the background. I was competitive at the time. Then it cut to the chocolate tree pointing at the meteor on the sky. There was also crowd screaming playing in the background as well. I wonder what that thing in the sky is? The chocolate tree said to himself. The chocolate tree's face changed into a shocked face as he saw the meteor heading straight for them. Oh gosh, he gasped. It's the N62 meteor. I gotta get to the shelter quickly. And that's why people around the world are panicking. It cut to a stick figure in a road with 7 vehicles driving to the left, as the crowd panicking sound stopped. Warning. N62 meteor is about to hit Earth in less than 1 minute. The stick figure warned, as the cars drove away. Oh gosh, I gotta run. The stick figure panicked, as he ran away. The scene cut to a sign on a road saying help protect the planet, while a helicopter crashing to the sign. The person in the helicopter was questioning what the F at the same time. After the helicopter fell, it exploded for a second. It then cut to Dora, Boots and their friends in the public shelter. Oh, I heard someone said that the world is about to end in less than 1 minute. Dora gasped. Who was it? Dora. Boots wondered. I don't know. Dora answered. Okay then. Boots accepted. It then cut to Dora's city friends, Emma, Kate, Naya, Alana, and Pablo arriving at the shelter and Dora is very excited to see them. Then it cut to King Juan El Babo, his mammy, Baby Bongo and the instruments from Baby Bongo's big music show in a red bus, getting to the public shelter. This is just great. Baby Bongo panicked. Now we will never do our music show, because of the N62 meteor. Oh man, I don't want to die here. The man shouted. Calm down please, we'll all be safe and sound. The lady asked. Everyone, I think it's time. Dora muttered nervously. Then the announcer spoke and the intercom spoke with a demonic voice. Attention. N62 meteor is about to hit the Earth in 10 seconds. The countdown begins now. What? The team gasped. I was right. Boots said. The 10 seconds countdown began, but in every second, there were shots/scenes that transitioned. The countdown voice was from the very creepy and demonic sounding announcer. The transitions were 10. A stick figure running from a street. 9. 2 cars on fire after they crashed. 8. The 3 stick figures hiding under a table in a basement. 7. The traffic. 6. The East Mark from Canada. 5. The helicopter on fire after it crashed to the Earth protection sign. 4. Tico, the Fiesta trio and their parents continued driving. 3. A car falling through the sky. 2. A stick figure riding at the top of a van. 1. The house where Dora and her family live along with the tree house where Boots lives. 0. The meteor about to hit the ground, as the Malaysia's alarm played in the background. After the meteor finally hit the ground, it exploded, severely destroying the entire Dora universe, except for the public shelter. It cut to Dora's house as well as Boots' tree house getting destroyed from the explosion, along with Tico's tree, Blueberry Hill, Benny's barn, the Troll Bridge, Star Mountain, the school, as well as Isa's garden. Then it cut to a city getting completely destroyed from the explosion for 5 seconds. Good God, this is the worst thing I had ever experienced, I whispered. It then cut back to the Dora and Boots in the shelter, covering themselves, while dance smoke and flames are flying around. Dora, what's happening? Boots cried. I think that was that. Dora shouted. Oh wait, no, this can't be. Boots replied. I know. Tico yelled. Well, Dora, it's been a pleasure to meet you. Isa told Dora. It's been a pleasure to meet you, too. Goodbye. Dora shouted. Goodbye, Boots, Benny, and Isa yelled. Adios, Tico yelled. Dora and her friends screamed as they flew away. They were screaming so hyper-realistically and very loudly, that their actors were so horrified, and it did not appear to be acting in the slightest, and then the scene faded to black as the crowd panicking noises stopped. It then shows a black screen. It went on for a few seconds, until a bright figure of Dora and Boots faded in, and there was a 60-year-old man speaking in the background. Dora, Boots, wake up. The man spoke. Boots. Did you hear that? Dora asked tiredly, at a screen. I know that voice. But who's calling us? Boots asked tiredly, at a screen. Excuse me. I'm Dora, and this is Boots. Dora introduces the voice tiredly, at a screen. CMO Telamas. What's your name? My name is Chris Grifford. The voice introduced. See Chris. Grifford. Boots questioned tiredly, at a screen. Did you make the whole series? Yes. I have to ask you to. Is this series over, or what? The voice asked. What are you talking about? Dora asks tiredly, at a screen. If so, it is. If no, it's not. So pick a choice. Never mind that for now. Anyways, it's over. The voice spoke. Then the bright figure faded out slowly. It then faded into Dora and Boots waking up from their blackout along with Benny, Isa, Tico, Swiper, the Explorer Stars, Big Red Chicken, Petunia, and the grumpy old troll, and everyone got out of the shelter and looked around. Oh man, that pesky meteor did destroy the whole world. Swiper gasped. I know, Swiper. Dora agreed. It then cut to Dora, Boots, her family, Benny, Isa, Tico, Swiper, the Explorer Stars, Big Red Chicken, Petunia, and the grumpy old troll along with everybody else walking through a destroyed forest looking concerned. Oh, that meteor really did a number on this forest. Map gasped. Which means, the rainforest is destroyed. Backpack replied. I see this much damage. Boots told Isa. And a debris too. Isa agreed. After that, it showed Dora's house now in ruins. Dora, Boots, and their friends and family ran to her house only to find it destroyed. What happened to my house? Dora questioned. Well, it got caught in the explosion after that. It was now on fire. The firefighter explained. And where's Boots' tree house? Dora also questioned. Yeah, what happened to it? Boots remarked. It's over there. The firefighter explains pointing to Boots' tree house, now destroyed. No. My tree house. Boots cried, my beautiful tree house. Boots then cries his most hardest as Dora comforts her best friend. It then cut to a meme while time curd. It then shows a shot of Star Mountain. The Explorer Stars, Woohoo, Glowy, Noisy Star, Rocket Star, Switchy Star, Saltitor, Tool Star, Magico, Hero Star, Disco Star, Sliproni, Comfy, Supra, Ultra, and Mega, Gusty, Fairy Star, Helena, Silly Star, Spice Star, Baseball Star, Policia, Artista, Baker Star, Movie Star, Cowgirl Star, Navy Star and Compass Star along with Zippy Star, Speed Star, Mail Carrier Star, Doctor Star, and Train Engineer Star, rushed over to find their home completely destroyed. What happened to Star Mountain? Gusty asks. Well, it also got caught in the explosion after that. It was now on fire. I'm sorry. The firefighter spoke. The Explorer Stars are shocked. In fact, Vox appears out of nowhere and snaps their faces away just like that reference to BFDIA 11. Then it cut back to Dora still comforting a depressed and crying Boots, while Lisa, Benny, Tico, Diego, Alicia, Baby Jaguar, Mammy and Pappy, Abula, Guillermo and Isabella, Swiper, the grumpy old troll, Backpack, Map, Rescue Pack, Click, the Bobo Brothers, Emma, Kate, Naya, Alana, Pablo, Pirate Pig, the Pirate Piggies, the Big Red Chicken, Baby Bluebird, Senor Toucan, the Fiesta Trio, and Hazel all fell down. It then cut to a red message saying thanks for watching Dora the Explorer, adios, for about 5 seconds. Then the credits, from seasons 5 and 6, played, but it was off. The background was dark crimson, and the clouds that shows the footages of episodes are blank. And what surprises me is that Dora is singing a cover of My Immortal by Evanescence. The logos then came after, but they are not Drightlandic Jr. Productions logo had the same variant as the Yo Gabba Gabba episode Meteor. The Nickelodeon logo came up, but it was in the same variant as the Wonder Pets episode The Aftermath. Then it shows the Paramount logo, but the mountain is covering its ears and the Canada's alarm was heard over the music, which sounded demonic. After the logos, Dora fades into the screen, but she was blue and sad. After 2 seconds, she started to speak. It's all gone. The rainforest is ruined. I'm extremely going to miss every single adventure we had in our favorite place. Oh well, we had such an exciting final hours today. What was your least favorite part of the trip? *THE viewer response. I like that too. My least favorite part was getting to the public shelter. Then Matt pops up, and he was also blue. My least favorite part is checking the emergency alert message on Dora's phone. Backpack's face fades in, and tells Map you know what, that was my least favorite part too. It then cuts back to Dora as she said thanks for exploring the world with Dora and Boots with us. We couldn't have make it to the public shelter without all of you. Thanks for helping. Gracias for now. I hope. Die. She started cry, and it faded to black. I was about to grab my remote, but before I do, a jumpscare pops up, and it was an edited picture of Swiper. When he found out he was on the naughty list for swiping the star on the Christmas tree, except his eyes are black with red pupils, and he was crying and drooling blood into Godzilla roars heard in the background. Then it shows a green background with the text on the top and orange saying thanks for exploring the world with Dora and Boots. And there were Dora and Boots on the bottom dancing to the Jellyfish Jamboree mix from SpongeBob SquarePants. I ejected the disc and smashed it with a hammer. I will never watch Dora the Explorer the same way, ever again. The end.